Finally, the new Madden season is here, and what better way to get things started than to finish off our top 25 list? Today, we take a look at the best of the best, the top 10.
Okay, so let's go to number 10. This guy, I think, is going to be even higher after this year, and that's Beast.
Where's Tep when you need him?
I just think this dude makes most incredible reads. Yeah, like that's the thing, right? You remember the series I did for Ask Madden games? I played you, I played True Statement, I played Hager, I played whoever, right? And I was against you in those Ask Madden games because you can't call. Like this guy just was tearing apart any defense you called. And even though I don't play in tournaments, that just showed me right there. This guy's reads
he'll run and dot you up. He's really good at reading.
I honestly feel he's been consistently top 10. I mean, but last year was almost kind of a down year. Even though he finaled 8 Vegas, he didn't win one last year though.
I feel like he's on the brink where I think this year is when he's going to break through and finally take one down. So
yeah, Beast is a good player. Now we're reaching the top 10, so now we're talking about like the top killers. But Beast, I feel like he still hasn't even like hit his prime. Like I think this year coming up could be his best year, where he's like top 3, top 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing about Beast is he sits in his chair, crosses his legs, puts his hands in his lap while he's playing, and he just relaxes and plays the game like nothing bothers him while he's playing the game. And he beat me in the finals of a bracket on one of the saloon tournaments that take a year to be ran, but it is what it is.
And he has the toughest Chris vest sweater you could ever wear out the Vegas.
He's the flannel master. He's the flannel.
I really should have said that. Beast, aka the sweater.
Oh man.
But that's a quality that Problem has, just sitting there and because when you watch that stream in the finals, Problem had his headset on, he didn't even flinch.
Problem has his headset on, he's leaning into the TV. Beast he's got his right leg up on his left leg, his legs are crossed, and he's just leaning back. He's not into the screen. He doesn't jump up, he doesn't get excited until the game's over. He just sits back, chills, plays Madden.
I'll say too, if VG did not move him out of the first chair that he's assigned to, he might have taken that down. No one was going to win in the corner with us around him at all.
I agree.
They moved him because of us around him, Captain.
I mean, I pretty much got kicked out.
No one wanted to go to Hell's Corner.
Surprise.
A guy we cover later, he had a problem with that corner, sitting in the hot seat. So.
Now we're going to look at 9. I know this is going to be a hot topic, and that's Little Man.
He's just like Fake Truth. He just does it better than Fake Truth does.
Yeah, Little Man's been winning for years. Yeah, I mean, he copies, he jocks, and he knows it, but he's been winning for years.
I'll tell you a story. Rusk, someone that used to play with Little Man every day, he would make an adjustment, and Rusk would be like, well, why would you make an adjustment like that? And Little Man would just say, because I know it's going to work. And that's his reasoning behind things. He doesn't know why, but he just does it because he has like a photographic type memory where he just remembers the things that he does. He doesn't know how to explain it to you. He just does it.
That kid fights though. He fights in every tournament.
Calls himself the king of the fighters.
Yeah, he's a dude you don't want to see in the tournament.
You know he's gonna be hell. For whatever reason, he's gonna be tough.
Even when he doesn't play the game.
Now let's move on to number 8. Another guy that won me a good amount of money this year, which is Brusk.
I feel like Brusk is so tough early on in the year.
Yeah. Oh, early on, he's top 3. I think for a few weeks. He's a
I had Brusk at 6. In Madden 12, he won the first Ohio tournament of the year. Last year, I think he made the Final 4 in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. He was either Final 4 or Final 8. I can't remember. He lost to Problem at the first Ohio tournament, but he's one of the guys that at the beginning of the year, he's always just. I mean, he's a 2-time. He won the Madden Challenge twice.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
So he
funny
knows
that
what he's
you
doing
say
at the beginning of the year.
That's funny that you say you lost a problem in Ohio the first turn. He also lost a problem in VG.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Problem
he's
had
one of
some.
those. He's one of those guys on that short list. It's like him, K-Star, Problem, Neff, like the dudes that played on Current Gen that are actually really good and relevant on 360 now. And like he's consistent every year, one of the best every year.
He has a great offensive mind. I mean, it just works every year. He's gonna find something that works on offense. He's gonna score on you, no doubt.
Question is, can you get the stop?
He has alright D for sure. I mean, he's definitely a player. He's one of the people when I see my bracket, I'm like, damn, this is gonna be a hell game if we meet up. One of the people I think of that about.
Russ gets adjusty when he's on D from playing him for the past year since he joined TNA. It's different playing him than it was, years before that, like when TNA was like me, Drama, Smokey, Bro Namath, like people that
Who?
aren't
What a squad!
exactly
Right
who, yeah, who back then. So now, like playing with like Brusk and Warhawk and playing with Mo last year, it's just different.
Hey, shout out to Smokey though. That's a good dude.
Number 7. But we all did our lists, and that's Jag.
Jag's my dude. He brought me back into the Madden community in Madden 10.
I feel like Jag is one of the very few people in the Madden community that can take me in a dance-off. Just saying. Kid's got some moves. He can move it.
Yeah, I mean, me and Jag used to be real close when some stuff went down, but I mean, the fact of the matter is, people used to hate on him because he couldn't win offline, and then he proved everyone wrong this year. He won a tournament, so can't say that no more.
I was personally undefeated against him this year.
I was gonna say Jag. Shout out if you're watching this to the garlic rolls he gave me in Vegas. That was amazing. Thank you.
For this year, I mean, you got the PCI squad, we'll call them. The Boogs and Mo and Jagger and them. Vince, Magic City, one great user. T. Davis, what does PCI mean?
Paper Chasers Incorporated.
So that'll be the crew name.
I would like to call them the kings of Gamer Saloon because every player you just listed on that crew is always on Gamer Saloon 24/7.
Yeah, true.
If you're gonna find them, you can find them there the quickest way possible.
And I think Vince and Magic City and one great user, them playing with Mo and Jagger, if they lock in and play every day, I think that's gonna make them better.
Those are some good. Those are good additions, definitely.
Those are old school guys. If they lock in,
I had one great user on my list. I think I had him at like 24 or something, but I think those 3 were good additions.
Okay, so now let's move on to number 6, which is Joke, everyone's favorite.
AKA Problem Junior, I like to call it, because he seems to always win a tournament after he watches Problem. Or is that just me?
I mean, I didn't talk to Joe.
It's hard to call somebody Problem Junior now because of the real Problem Juniors that popped up after Vegas, where everybody was running that. But
he won the tournament running it.
I started Philly.
But Joke didn't run like Problem's offense. Problem ran that 5 wide stuff. Joke was running like snugs and like I don't even know, but Joke is just good every year. That guy, he's tough every year, and he's young too. Like he's still got a lot of good years left in him.
Yeah,
he's another saloon guy. He doesn't go to tournaments unless his friends go with him, he goes to the tournaments in Jersey. He won the Jersey tournament last year, split with True Statement or whatever. I personally don't like him because he's real disrespectful online, but offline he's a chill dude. He's a nice kid. He's always good in the game, year in and year out though.
We got Cannon at number 5.
That guy had the best run D I've seen all year. I tell you right now. And he had this one animation, like Jamal Harrison, literally in Ohio when I played him, literally just dove at my running back, caused a fumble. It was and it went like 20 yards off a dive. It was the most ridiculous thing. Best run D all year.
Yeah, Cannon's just the dude just wins. He's just built to win. Like, he's just a good player every year. He always likes to run the ball. I feel like he's just solid. He was like won the first Ohio tournament last year. Just real solid.
He's one guy, that one guy that I've never beat ever. Online, offline, doesn't matter. I've never beat him.
Let's get this on the record here. You've never beat Cannon.
I've never, ever in my Madden career beat Cannon Smoke, aka Devlon Childress.
Alright, that's officially on the record here. Okay.
Out of how many games?
A lot.
Might be over 1,000.
I may or may not have gotten him last year in a push-up game. I can't remember. It was more towards the end of the year when I used to stream all night and I played DDS Steel, well Young Bull Steel now, like 5 games in a row. I just kept playing him and Cannon, but from what I know, from what he knows, the last time we talked, I've never beat him. He's just my dude, though. He's everybody's friend in the community except for some people. I'm not going to mention any names.
He's a good guy and a good player for sure.
Hey, and he definitely had one of the toughest roads in the tournament he won. He played Los, Problem. I think he played Little Man. Like, he had a tough road.
Just don't let him book. Just don't let him book up your hotel.
Yeah, don't let him book your hotel room. But in the
Swizz and I were in a jail hotel room. Like, there was bars on the window.
I mean, it's not like we got any sleep, but like they were saying about the first Ohio tournament, he played Jeter, who won a tournament, and then he beat Free Mike Vick, he beat Warhawk, he beat Los, he beat Problem, all in a row. So that's all tournament players other than, Free Mike Vick. He's obviously not on this list.
Mike Vick, though.
Shout out to
FIFA, man.
Free Mike Vick to God.
4, we got Mo. Furious Mo at number 4.
Bowie Poo. Oh, man.
Mo's like my little brother.
Guarantee, he's my son. Guarantee he thinks he should be higher on this list. I'm willing to bet it right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be like, I should be higher than T. Davis, should be higher than Warhawk, but Mo's a great player. Good every year. Talks a lot of shit online, but he's a cool dude. Good
He
player.
did take the only shutout that I know, by the way, in any tournament.
I knew that was
got the 3-0
coming.
victory.
Who gave him the donut, though?
Donut. I didn't get a good game from him after that game either, though. Kind of left me salty.
I think he's a good player. I just wish his personality get along with too well. He's a great player.
One thing about Mo is, I mean, in my opinion, something that he didn't do in Atlanta. When people cap at him in Vegas, like when you guys were capping at him, you were saying that there was a player on this list that didn't like being next to all you guys because you guys were in the hell corner or whatever. And when he gets capped at like that, he screams back. And I think that, to me, it takes his focus out of the game, but he'll say it doesn't.
Yeah.
And when he won that Atlanta tournament, he didn't talk to anybody. He didn't say anything. He told everyone that was around him to shut up and stop capping, and he just played his game against Killicam in the finals.
In that Atlanta tournament, there was about, I would say, 2/3 of that room was rooting against him. Like, no one would honestly bet it, but they were hard against him, heavy.
He's a great player, and the thing that stuck out from Vegas was we were talking, and then he stood up in the middle. He thought he was going to catch a pass or pick it off. I can't remember. I could be mistaken either way.
It was a touchdown. It was a touchdown pass to a wheel. I remember it.
And he thought he caught it and stood up and yelled at us, but he ended up dropping it. And we kind of let him hear it after that. Now, he's a great player. If he just focuses on the game, he definitely can be one of the better players every single year. I thought he's not good already, but
Yeah, I mean, he is
I wish
number
he
4.
would just focus more on the game. That's my opinion.
I think he was already trying to count that 140 racks of Vegas. All said and done.
Okay, so moving on to number 3, we got Champ 54.
Hey, I think this guy's looking for a new Madden nickname. We should go.
I still think this guy's looking for a new crew, by the way. If you want him in your crew, I mean, we'll give out his number after this video. I'm sure he's taking all offers.
He'll take any and all.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
know what I'm saying?
Oh, we'll have to pull this up. Here we go. What about Rat?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nah. What about
Wait.
Champ? I don't know. Is that cool? Is it taken?
Wait, is
I
that
don't
actually
believe
T.
that.
Davis?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's T. Davis quotes right
Oh,
Sadly,
shit.
sadly, yes.
there. Champ
I didn't even
54 on
know.
TGL.
Camp 54, where are you?
Hey, but at least, I mean, he did live up to the name, though, this year. I mean, he did win the only player to win 2 tournaments.
Yep.
And I won't, I don't know if he wants to talk about himself, but I thought he was one of the toughest people I played this year. I noticed just from playing him, the adjustments he made, and then in the problem league, TGL league, I mean, he had problems number, which it's hard for me to put him above problem because problem won the 140 stacks.
Yeah.
He definitely had problems number this year.
Yeah, I mean, he went to the Super Bowl in the toughest league I've ever seen.
Wait, did
Great
he win the
players.
Super Bowl, or did he just go?
He played some guy who glitched out his team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some dude that had like Terrell Pryor with like 95 accuracy and stuff. But
But apparently
yeah,
that
right,
dude's got like sick reads.
no,
Like
he
on
was, he
top.
was good. Dude, he beat like everyone. He beat Los. Yeah, he was good.
That elite
Yeah,
dude, RP elite,
He was
Yeah.
honorable
Oh,
mention.
okay.
Champ 54 didn't beat me in Madden 13.
True.
Oh
True.
shit.
Because he
But
got
he
my
does
number
like
in
the
Vegas.
missed field goals, though.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't
Yeah,
even
okay.
wanna
Yeah,
talk
I
he
got
does.
Odell
He
about
did
his
pull his
field goal
best little
blocking.
man.
Just don't bring that up.
Oh.
His
No, you
best
gotta
little
hear it,
man, his
though.
best gene, whichever one you want to call it. He missed the
Yo,
field
the
goal.
best part was earlier today, we were texting each other about this video, and Dash said, whoa, so how far did Secret make it in the tournament? Who did he beat Final 16? With no idea. But
I had no idea that was Final 16. I had no
Yeah.
idea Secret's name was Eric Lynn on VG.
that was the best part. Just had no idea what was going to happen.
Sorry, I was too busy getting kicked out of VG to realize that T. Davis missed the kick.
Yeah, we definitely need to see Champ 54 in Vegas this year. That needs to be the username.
Yeah, I need my
Yeah,
redemption.
I agree.
Yeah,
Need my redemption. I'm gonna hit the strip club again.
And what's the crew name?
Hustlers.
What's the crew name, though?
What?
What's the crew name for Champ 54?
It's like YMB or something, dude. I don't know. I was like 13.
Young money
I
ballers.
forgot about your crewmates. Damn, that's fucked up, man.
Get a little bit of
13
success
cross
and you
the rest
leave
of
them
it.
No
alone.
crew member ever left behind.
Straight up though, shout out to IMB, Young Madden Ballers.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Let's go on to number
Let's
2.
get this countdown
Yeah,
going.
let's go to the next. Let's
Swiss
go to
got
the
the
next
heart
person.
on ready.
Let's
Swiss
go to the
got the
next
big
person.
heart on ready right here. He's ready for number 2.
It's
He's
not
all
Nike,
warmed up.
so.
You guys are crazy, yo. Stevie Lee is like my brother. We're moving in
So
together.
we
It's
are now in the
crazy.
top 2. This is going to be really interesting. Warhawk comes in at number 2.
I don't have
Final
anything
Four
to say.
VG.
You guys can converse. I mean, he's my crew member.
well,
I play with him every day.
I had Warhawk at number 2. I mean, clearly he's the second best player in my opinion last year. Almost won the 140,000. Last like 3 years has been top 5 player, and the dude is just good. That's about all I need to say.
I had Warhawk at number 3, and Warhawk, I bet you he's kicking himself to this day still. Why he didn't blitz problem more.
No, he threw. It's more so the whip route than it is why he didn't blitz him more.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
did
whip
forget about
route.
that.
It's always the
Whip
whip
route.
route. The whip route for 140. That's what we say.
Out for 140.
Get to this here, but in a second, but I mean, he ran his defense. Warhawk's edge sting gave problem fits. If it wasn't for that drop pick, I think, in the red zone, Warhawk might have beat him that round. Or
Problem got like a crazy sideline pick in the beginning of the game too. There was 2 of them actually. They're kind of wild.
Yeah,
So
because that
just
never
watching
happens.
the game and knowing like how the game plays, like just seeing it happen, like especially for like in the Final Four, you're about to. It's like I mean, the game you're playing for is like a $32,000 difference. If you lose, you miss out on $32,000 guaranteed.
The Angels, man, those Angels.
I kind of just wish Warhawk went to like. I wish he didn't stop playing after Vegas because I feel like he would have done more damage at those Atlanta tournaments. You know.
Yeah, I think he's a really smart player.
Reason why I have him at 2. His Crocs, and he doesn't clip his toenails. He does not clip his toenails, so.
Oh, I did not need to know that.
He does not clip them things. They'll cut anything.
I'm done.
No homo.
Too late.
So.
Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time.
I don't know who number 1 is, man.
Everybody watching this video knows greatest of all time is still at number 1, which is a problem. Dude's incredible. Nobody knows how he just does it.
Angels for first hand, but what can you say? He won the ESPN show, won the challenge, EA's challenge 3 years now.
Dude is one of the luckiest tournament players I've ever seen, by the way, though.
That's the Angels.
Yeah, born to win. Born to win. Dude's made like almost $500,000 on Madden. Like, what can you say?
Disgusting.
Crazy, man. It's going to be interesting to see when they announce the VG tournament this year, where it's going to be, if there is going to be one.
There's a lot of speculation.
What our list is going to be like next year when we do this again. I mean, problem being at number 1. I mean, if he doesn't win that tournament, let's just say he doesn't win. I mean, where do we put him? I mean, it's probably.
If he's still playing the game, he's number 1.
Well, if he doesn't win that tournament, though.
Well,
if he doesn't win that tournament, I think he's like top 5.
We are ranking moving forward. So say like he goes to Jersey, and he goes 2 and out because it's double elimination, no buybacks. He goes 2 and out. You can't put him at 1 because we're moving forward.
I guarantee you.
I mean, he can slowly drop. I don't think he'll go 2 and out, personally.
Well, it's like in tennis. If the number 1 guy loses an upset, you don't just drop him like way off. Like, he might be dropped 2 to 3 at the most.
Right.
Yeah.
But he is the greatest to play the game in Madden. Tournament community, you can't just you lost, you're out.
A lot of us lagged up, but we're back. Right.
Yeah, Kyle's gone.
It's alright, I got him.
Typical Arkansas connection.
The
worst connection in the world.
Yeah, surprise.
Well, we just talked about the GOAT, now we're talking about the WOAT in connection.
On this tip of the iceberg, 103 in the morning.
Is there a person we're missing on this list, you guys think? Like, is there someone next year you think?
I didn't hear the name anywhere. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I didn't hear my name.
I mean,
you can be number 1 on the list of playing against computer and dynasties in the NCAA 14. Okay, you can be number 1 because apparently you played over 200 games of that shit.
There's anybody in the community that could lock in and make their way onto the list. Like, there's a lot of people left out.
Yeah, I mean, we could shout out the honorable mentions, too, if you want.
I mean, well, let me ask you guys a question. Who is going to be your high riser for this year? Like, who do you see gaining 10 to 15, 10 spots?
Take away from me. He's at number 17. I think he's going to be that dude.
You're talking 7 spots? Oh, man.
I honestly think it's going to be Swizzy Clocks. I like Swizzy. But,
I think the favorites.
I'm going to go True Statement on this one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Drew's going to have a good shot.
True and Havoc. That's why I asked the question. I like True. I like Havoc.
See, Havoc's at 12 already because he's a smart player.
Okay, maybe not 10 spots.
But. Yeah, I don't think he'll go up 10 spots. But if like people at the bottom that I think could make a move would be Swizzy, True Statement, and like Takeaway would be like the favorites to have a good year.
And I think Lights too. I think Lights, if he decides to come out the tournament, I think Lights could have a good showing as well.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? He was at number 23.
Yeah,
Right.
Lightning will rise up quite a bit.
And there's other people you could say stuff about, like Dash is in this party. You got Magic. You got Shutdown if he decides to not be a broke bum and go to a tournament or two.
You
Yeah,
got Big
one
Game
great
James
user.
who rules Saloon.
I mean,
you
maybe Gares will come out and start going to tournaments again. You
And
never
I heard,
know.
I'm hearing that SNS is back, so I mean, they might make some noise.
Right. Even Evil Ken. He's a player you got to watch out in those East.
I mean, I heard Squeeze is coming out of retirement to pop some heads. So
No way. I need you get those nutcrackers going. Those things were deadly.
I need Squeeze on deck for the drinks. Shout out to Squeeze and M Dollar.
Yeah, I would have said True Statement, but personally, I had Takeaway at number 21, and I had True at number 14. I would have definitely, I think True's going to be top 5. At the end of this year, when we do next year's list, True Statement will be a top 5. That's just me.
Oh, thanks for joining us, Kyle.
Well, next year's list, or
I don't want to hear that.
maybe halfway through the Madden season when we update the list.
Maybe.
Like maybe he'll be up there.
I mean, that Green Bay offense.
I mean, there's gonna be some things. There's the Saloon tournament. I'm sure we'll pay attention to that. TGL is gonna have tournaments. BG, I'm sure we'll have something. MLG maybe.
I think BG's got to have something. The way they've been amping up just every game, the new games coming out, and they still haven't taken Madden off.
MLG's hyping up their own esports stuff.
MLG is hyping up esports and giving us speculation that there's going to be a Madden tournament. There's already 3 guaranteed tournaments that are going to happen within the first month of the game dropping. So.
Yeah, and Atlanta and Coach K, Armando and Coach K probably going to have a lot of tournaments this year. At least 2. So.
If Coach K gets a good turnout, he's definitely going to keep.
Yeah.
I would love
Definitely shout out to Coach K. He does a lot of good for this community.
He does. He does.
And that tournament that he ran last year, the first one with the live stream.
Yeah.
And
even the second one with the live stream.
He did a great job.
Really cool.
Yeah, he has one of the best setups at the tournament. So was Armando though. Shout out to Armando too. Just two good
for
tournaments.
sure.
Mr. Smith might even make the honorable mentions if he decides to leave his couch and leave Canada and his fat hookers.
Well, he is coming to Cleveland, so he's afraid to sit on the poker table with me. So
that city is
no.
How about we just cut this bitch in half and call it that?
What?
No.
What is he talking about?
Are we gonna cut in half?
I think Kyle's drinking.
You think?
Yeah. I'm surprised he even showed up, to be honest with you.
Nah, man, actually, hey, why you guys are hating on me right now? I'm actually studying for the fucking LSAT. You guys wouldn't believe it.
The over-under is 84.5.
I like Kyle under the average. What's the bet?
Bitch, hey, dude, you guys are underestimating me. For real.
What?
Okay, yeah, Kyle's starting real slow now, so...
Please leave that in.
What he just said around this time in the video, Chris, what he said right there is got to be the intro to the video. You guys don't understand me.
No, fuck that, because I gotta get people to write recommendations for this fucking law school shit, so I gotta chill, man.
Well, yeah, that was the plan, wasn't it? You guys are also going to send me a bunch of pictures. Whatever pictures you have of anybody that's in the top 25.
Oh, I got pictures.
Yeah, then what I'll do is...
So when are we posting?
He's got, Warhawk dick pics and shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
All it is the way you can tell it's Warhawk. It's got the orange Crocs on and the no-cut toenails.
Well, yeah, you can see the nails in the background of his dick pic, so you know it's him.
With the release of our top 25 players, TGL has an announcement to make, so check the description for the link, and thanks for listening.